What's going on everyone, my name is Chris and I'm back with another GTA 5 video. Yes, I know I said I'm not gonna go into GTA any further, but on the weekend I got bored and I thought I'm gonna pop it in again, and I went to the casino and look what I won. Right away, the first attempt after a long time. I don't know if it's made up from GTA or from Rockstar to win it after a while or something. But to be honest, I'm not complaining. I think it's a pretty cool car, and with the nitro boost, it is just amazing how fast it is. But don't think when you put it in the garage, it will give you an huge speed boost. I checked the speed, and before I put it to the mechanic, it was closely to 100, and as you can see at the moment, it's approximately 110, 119 was the highest recorded I had so far. But when you put in the boost, as you can see in a few seconds, it goes to 146, and this is crazy. It was just a little one. That's when I realized, oh shit, the car actually has a boost. And here you can see it even goes to over 150, which is really awesome. So thanks Rockstar. I won the car without doing anything, without having any hassle, without trying and trying. As I said, came back after I'd say 2 or 3 months playing, and I won that little nice car. But I'm not gonna show you just about the car. I tried to see it as a social experiment. I went to Los Santos with a few different vehicles, with the Avenger, with the Insurgent. I was shooting around, I was placing mines, I was trying to draw the attention from the other players, but it did not work. I wasn't attacked a single time. So what does this say these days about GTA? Did it did the big GTA hype went over? Did we miss it, or did I just hit the good day? I definitely gonna monitor the whole situation in GTA and see how hostile the online lobbies still are, or if there is still some hostility towards other players. Sure, you always have an argument. You always, if another player on purpose crashes into my car after I got it freshly out of the mechanic, I do get a bit upset, but it's not a reason to go after him right away. So as in all online games, I'd say that there is a decent amount of courtesy and being polite, as in all the other games. But in GTA in recent years, I have to say this was lacking in GTA, and everyone was going after everyone, which made it, especially regarding the missions, very difficult. You had to go find your own NAT session or NAT session. For those who don't know how this works, to have a single session with all the options, that means with starting emissions, going for supply runs, so on. In order to do that, you actually need to go to your network settings on Xbox and choose test NAT connection, test NAT connection. While the moment you are pressing testing, you can skip and go back into GTA. Keep in mind, in some cases, you only have 1 minute and 30 seconds left to do so. So keep that in mind. It's gonna be tricky and you have to act fast. But I'm pretty sure there are loads of tutorials for that online. Here we are in the Avenger at the moment, and as I said, I mean, I was shooting next to other gamers. I was trying to just make as much damage as possible. I even got a few gamers, but nothing happened. Even the players I shut down with the Avenger, they didn't came after me. and to be honest, I was really surprised. I'm not usually the guy who's randomly going after players, but in this session I was driving around with the insurgent, and I noticed a few players were starting to following me, but then just left again, and I thought, okay, now it's happening, but it didn't. And I have to say, as I mentioned earlier, I'm really surprised in 2020 that GTA became so playable again. I'm happy about it, don't get me wrong, but as I said, I'm really surprised. But you know, for all the old school gamers out there, I think 2020 could be a good year to come back to GTA 5 and to see what's going on. As I said, I'm gonna monitor the whole situation. Every day I'm gonna turn on GTA. I'm gonna record a little bit at the end of the week. I'm gonna make a video about it to show you guys what's it like in 2020. And the next video for GTA, well, I'm gonna start randomly missions and supply runs in let's say big populated online lobbies, just to see if anyone is coming after me. And of course, since some of you probably know my previous videos, if someone is coming after me, I'll probably use the orbital gun on him, just because it's just awesome. I love using it. It is super expensive, and sometimes I work a couple hours just to get the money for it, but for me it's definitely worth it. And I've had a lot of rage quitters already thanks to the awesome orbital gun.
Hi there.
And in the Avenger, as you can see right now, that's my character with the nice strawberry head. I thought, what happens when you mid-air go out of the car? Since I kind of made the mistake and thought, oh, okay, I'm in the Deluxer, but I wasn't. You can see I got stuck, which isn't cool, which was my own fault, so blame on me. But on a positive side as well, I wanted to show you something else. Here you can see I'm driving the Insurgent, and I'm randomly driving around. I wasn't thinking about anything when I noticed two players killing each other. So I picked a name, I thought, okay, he looks cool, and I drove up to him, and I thought he was shooting at me right away, but no. And because in this Sergeant, that one is modified, I couldn't honk at him either. So what did he do? He jumped onto the Insurgent, went on the guns, and I thought, okay, fuck it, let's drive with him, let's just make some mayhem. So, and here you can see it's a random person. I haven't spoken with him before. I have no ties to him at all. And I think that should be more in GTA 5. So as I said already, I'm gonna put